Hello everybody, Sam5000 here, and welcome back to the Road to Glory. This is episode 3, and after that last match, I decided that I wanted to go and strengthen up my chemistry a little bit. You see there, I ran out of contract or had an injury or something, so basically what I did is, went into the market and went and bought some Italian players in the right formation, and for just 200 by now, just bronze players, tried to find the best I could, and I got 3 of them for my midfield. Then I also went and bought a Bonucci, who's a really good centre-back, again with that story, really like underrated in overall numbers, but you know their actual stats that matter. He's got decent pace, good heading, good defending. He's got like 84 heading. Kind of reminds me of a worse Chiellini, and Chiellini's an absolute tank, as I'm sure you all know. So I brought in Bonucci and those 3 centre mids, and you see there the chemistry's now up to 70, a bit more understanding in the team, and hopefully I'll let in less goals, make less mistakes, that kind of thing. That was my hope anyway. So I went into the next game, and this guy is building a Swansea squad. I never really understand why people build like their own team in Ultimate Team, because you could just go and play it in regular kickoff, head to head, whatever. But I guess you know, if it's your home team, then you can go make it whatever. You have a chance for informs. But it took us 6 minutes, a really nice early start again. That was Palacio with the goal. I do seem to score quite a lot of early goals in these series, is what I've noticed. But again, some poor defending by me. You know, I shouldn't be letting in those kind of goals. It was my mini Chiellini that let that one happen as well. Bonucci with the poor slide tackle. But you know, this was a tough match. This guy was a good player. I enjoy these matches, the tight ones. And it took him right up to the 90th minute. Palacio, you know, nice defense splitting pass led to that goal, and that led to our victory. So just about got the victory. Did enjoy that game. I really do prefer the matches that are kind of close. But as you see, you know, I did kind of have the better of the play. I am struggling, I'm not gonna lie, to score goals. I don't know whether it's the small pitches. I'll probably buy a new stadium soon, but I don't really like these stadiums, especially when it's raining and snowy. I just don't seem to score that many goals. So after that game, with those coins I got, I went and bought a left back and right back just to, again, up the chemistry, just make sure the defence is as tight as it can possibly be. So once I bought these 2, I also bought a keeper as well, you see there. So I've got an Italian core to the team. I've got my 2 strikers, although they're actually centre forwards, that are decent, and I've also got AS as my attacking mid, or my centre forward, who is also a really good player as we've seen so far. So I switched them all out. You see there, I've now got 84 chemistry. I don't actually have a manager, but that doesn't really matter, and I'm ready to go and play some more matches. So once again, this guy's squad, he seems to have a Premier League core to it. He's got a Yaskalan and a Diaby, Aaron Ramsey and a Dempsey in the midfield, so pretty strong midfield. And then also a few bronze players filling up the rest. He's obviously, you know, doing the same, trying to build up his team. But some good work by my striker Bojan, and we take an early lead once again. You see, a nice before the 15th minute is always a good time to score, because you know you're going to score quite a few goals in the game. And again, nice little 1-2. Some really good work by Palacio. That would have been a really good goal to score, but unfortunately the goal kind of ended up being quite untidy. AS with the eventual finish, but that original Palacio, you know, piece of skill and shot would have been a really good goal to see. And then finally, to finish off the game, AS getting his second of the game. You know, he's been a good goal scorer for us. He scored a lot of goals, and I'm enjoying playing with him, actually. So the final score was 3-0, a clean sheet finally. It seems that my extra chemistry helped out, and I got the clean sheet. And you see that pitch, these pitches kind of seem a bit bigger than the bronze stadiums, so I like playing in those ones a little bit more. And no injuries, no fitness concerns or anything after that game, so went straight into another game. And this guy seems to be building a Scottish team. Apart from he's got 3 just random bronzes and a rare English bronze in there. But some good work down the wing. Palacio with that little chop back inside, gets a deflection. Lucky goal for me, but I didn't actually get off to a good start in that game. That was the 50th minute, it wasn't until the second half. But some strong defending from me. Well, I don't know who that guy was. I think it was my left back I bought. I think I meant to fake shot that. I didn't mean to pass it across, but in the end, fell to Bojan, came back to my centre mid, and look at that for a goal. He shot, and the keeper actually carried it over the line, which is pretty strange. Watch that again. You don't see that too often, and if I'd been that guy, I would have probably been quite angry. But we carried on our pressure into the second half. I was aiming for a bit of a better Rabona than that, and maybe like an overhead kick or whatever. That was a bit trampy. Felt a bit bad with that goal, but that was Bojan for the 4th. And again, AS going through on goal, takes it to the keeper's right, and just slots it, well, the keeper's left, our right, and just slots it in on his right foot with a little finesse along the floor. So that was the end of that game. The final score was 4-0, another 912 coins, which is quite a lot of coins. And you see there, I'm just not taking my chances. 13 shots on target and 22 shots total, and only 4 goals scored. Isn't great, but we've got quite a few coins, and as always, this is going to be the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoy this series, please support the videos by liking and favoriting them. I really do appreciate the feedback you guys give me, and I'll see you guys later.